want to get him the ball right on the outside where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go. Blue, 30, ultra, ultra. Set, huh?
Shotgun now for Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, 43. Spike, 60. Ready?
Love from the gun. Quick slant into the hands of Golden. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Snap, set. 52, blue. Cut, go. Cut, cut.
Here's Love. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Strike it. Here we go. 10 black. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, it's an interception. That's Bobby Okereke. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. His first throw is an interception. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the 1st.
That's good. For our Packers, 1st
Down. Right, 95.
From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Come on, set. 50, green. Set.
Love out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. The Giants using their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Ultra. Set, hut.
One of the tight ends motions right.
60 red. Set, hut.
Now a toss. This is Jacobs. And that one's held up just before he can get the last bit he needed. It's going to be 4th and short.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Ready up.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th.
Here we go. Red, 38. Red, 52. Steel, black. Ready.
They're going to go. It's Love. On the move, headed right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's found the ground here. Tracy. And no questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quiet because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Evan Williams. There he goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Wandale Robinson now to return this. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. He puts some juice up. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go.
He sent a man in motion.
Right. Set.
Love with it on first down. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Defense to the line. Second down.
Go steal. Down. Yellow, 43. Hut.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. On the second down, the run produces 7 before they bring him down. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Ready. 10 black. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
Turning to Jacobs on third. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. 7 yards on the run. That's going to make this fourth down call a whole lot more interesting.
Less than a yard.
The Packers take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. And the offense has not left the field. 4th and inches here.
Fight, 97. Red, cycle. Green Jack. Blue striker. Smash, red. Hut.
4th down, pass coming. He's got it to his running back. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers double their lead to 14.
Giants nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Robinson with the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
Did he get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner? It is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They gain 11 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Come on, set. Rock, 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing on first down. It starts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, here's Dart. Flushed out of the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Third and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at fourth and long. The Giants readying to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Here we go. 50, green.
Reed now, in motion left.
Set.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's second and 13.
Ready. Black 40. Hey, go Fury.
Man in motion here. To the air with Long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Down pass. Intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. The counter give to Tracy. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Set. Cowboy 80.
Darts out of the shotgun. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
70 Lions.
Here he goes. Third and long. And they pick him up again. Andrew Cooper takes it away. And the Packers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Setting up the screen. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down.
Let's go now. 95.
There's Love to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
10 cycles. Green jack, steel, black. Set, go.
They'll run it. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You love a huddle. Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Ready,
First down from the 42.
down. 33, yellow.
They put a receiver in motion right.
Ready,
First down, and they go right back to him. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line with the defense all over this one.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
here we go. 52, blue.
Golden motioning left. Shotgun now for Love. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. Giants with an extra DB out there now. 3rd down.
Ready, ready. Black shot, yellow. Hut.
Love from the gun. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets and brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves, go.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And we'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Go.
Dart now against the blitz. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Tag. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
Darts back to throw. Caught by Theo Johnson. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
At the 44-yard line.
Packers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready.
On 1st and 10. Here's Dart. Oh, brother. It's another interception. And the Packers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, another touchdown. You know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Here, ready.
Love. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Deal.
And send a receiver left.
95. Check, huh?
Jacobs gets it on the draw. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Check, huh? 10 black. Ready, ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Gets him on the quick hitter. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. From the left hash, 34 yards away. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. This kick from the left side. McManus sends it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Robinson with the return. He dodged the tackle. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. Hut.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And the pack gets home. They drop him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's to bring up 2nd down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, got to play with a sense of urgency. Got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
Set. Ready.
Now Dart. Complete to Hyatt. Running down the left side. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
I I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
On first down, here's Darts. Short pass brought in. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
60 Maverick, 60, let's go. 18,
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Has a man on target to Jelton. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Are they gonna run him down? And the tackle saves a touchdown, but they still take over inside the red zone.
You know, Kate, it's fun talking to these elite kick returners over the years and how much they visualize. As they're sitting back there waiting for the kickoff return, they're visualizing, well, a house call. And there was some serious explosiveness from him on that one. He may not have gotten all the way to the house, but he's setting his offense up in the red zone, which is pretty darn good.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Megan. Set.
From the pistol, here's Love. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 16-point ball game. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead.
Giants 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, target, Bronco, 79 Bronco. Let's go.
Here's Dart now. Finds a seam down the middle. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of
A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Ready? 19, 18.
From the gun, here's Dart. Finds the in route complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hits his running back. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and net it's positive yards.
They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, Tracy gets it. And they're not going to get anything out of this call, Brock. He's hauled down, just getting back to that line of scrimmage. It's 4th down coming up.
It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
70 Lions.
They'll go. Here's Darts. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Tracy is in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants taking the lead some in the 3rd. Darting this offense, getting set to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he gets in for the 2. Successful conversion there, but it's still a 9-point deficit. Still a 2-possession game. So we've got ourselves a 9-point game now as they'll kick this off. Nixon now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go. Here we go. 43, 50 red. 60 steel, black.
Play fake, it's Love. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, 22.
We send the tight end in motion left. On 2nd down, Jacobs. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. Audio Carrican making that stop.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Giants going dime coverage here, Brock. 6 DBs out there, 3rd down.
Down. 52 blue. Cam cycle. Check, huh?
Love out of the shotgun. Finds his man. It's Kraft. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. So we're through 3 here. The Packers with it. They have the lead late, but this game is close. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. fields this at the 18. Breaks the tackle. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Escapes out to the left. Toward the sideline, and he locates Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that'll go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Back to throw. Here's Darts. And Johnson once more. Touchdown, New York! The Giants have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Get your money up. And your money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. You probably think it's not the same for us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our ancestors. We're here to always never last too long. What happens to time?
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Hut. 33. Yellow. Set.
Love from the gun. It's complete to Reed, out left. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
As he pick up the 6, brings up second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Smash. Smash. Watch it. Sit. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Ready. Black 40. Ready.
To the air with Love. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And this gets all the way down inside the 5. The officials blow it dead at the 4-yard line. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he's brought down up at the 6-yard line.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 6-yard line.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
60 Eagles, go!
One play action with Darts. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be taken down right as he reaches that 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautiful, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Viking 18.
Throwing on first down. It stops. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack.
19.
Here goes Dart to the air. And they pick him off again. Picked by the rookie from Wisconsin. And the Packers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
On first and 10, here's Love. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Down. 10 black.
Second and 10, Love trying again. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. The Giants using their first timeout. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Ready. Ready.
He'll throw it. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. A handoff to Tracy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants trail by a couple. 1st and 10 from the 32.
Let's go.
side to Robinson. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
2nd and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Flushed out now to his left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Dude, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Packers going with a dime set to get this 3rd down stop. To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Check, smash. Here we go. Here we go. 50, green. Set.
And out to Jacobs to start the drive. Trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Down.
Now bring a tight end in motion right.
Cut.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. Blast through midfield. And they'll finally get him down at the 37-yard line. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
You know I love that, Kate, but you know who loved it even more? The late, great John Madden himself, the former lineman. He would have loved watching the student body get right out in front of that thing. Those blockers just knocking people off the ball. Let him clear the way so that running back could show off his speed.
Ready?
Here's a design run. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from New York.